I have to tell you that as an art dealer over more than a decade now, there are certain times that folks will come and I'll say, you know, I really recommend X, Y, or Z artwork, or X, Y, or Z artist, and here are the reasons why. When it comes to Scarlett Chou, those of you that love her artwork, and already a number of you have collected her artworks this cruise, when it comes to Scarlett Chou and her artwork is not only stunningly beautiful, but it is also very unique in the world of art. In the world of art, there are two types of artists that are typically remembered by art history or influence the course of art history. And those are artists that are either the first or they are the best at something. I'll give you an example. Picasso was the first to see the world around him in a totally different way. He took the art world from, I see a tree and I paint it exactly as I see it, to I see this tree and I'm going to paint all three dimensions splayed out on the canvas at one single moment. And that was the dawn, the birth of Cubism, which was the representation of all three dimensions of an object on a two-dimensional surface. He was the first. And still today, even if you don't know art, you can look at a painting and you can say, ah, that looks like Picasso, or that's a Picasso, because such was the influence in the world of art. He was the first. You can also be the best. Let me give you an example. Salvador Dali. Salvador Dali was not the originator of the Surreal movement. The Surreal movement started out as a literary movement with poems and writing. And only later did artists begin looking into the inner world, the subconscious, and starting to paint that in fine art form. So Dali did not originate, he wasn't the first surrealist, but he quickly became the leader of the surrealists because he was the very best. Obviously, we remember his name also. So in the art history world, you're either the first or the best. Scarlett is both at the same time. She is not only the first to take this really remarkable tool, the digital world, computer, and harness the power of computers in the fine art world, and then she is also the very best. She has had accolades and awards around the world for what she's been able to create with her artworks. Her artworks, if you're familiar with the artwork of Erte, who was the father of the Art Deco movement, her artworks, particularly these here with the peacock feathers, are very reminiscent of Erte, and Scarlett herself says Erte was a guiding influence in her artwork. So we have here 8 different artworks that are on metal panel, and then we have 3 here that are on canvas. And there's a lot of symbolism in Scarlett's artwork also. So for example, the koi fish. Koi fish in Chinese culture are considered to be good fortune, good luck. But the number of koi fish is also very important. The number 9 is very important in the world of feng shui. So you'll see here in this pond there are 9 koi fish. Obviously this one here is pretty easy to understand. You've got the 2 lovebirds here, one and the other. So the symbolism there is quite apparent. But other artworks by Scarlett have a lot more subtle symbolism to them. So her artwork is extraordinary, and I know that many of you have had the opportunity to meet Scarlett already, and she'll be here throughout the auction right here, but also after the auction to meet you and to take photos with those of you that have collected her artwork. But let's do something special here right now. This is the final feature here at auction. Lucian, yes. What are we doing here on the metal panel artworks? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. The unframed gallery retail on any of Scarlett's artworks here, these metal panel artworks, is $1,800. That's the unframed gallery retail on Scarlett's artworks. If you walk into a gallery, the many galleries that do carry her artwork in a frame, you're looking at close to $2,000 in a frame. These ones here on canvas, Lucian, what's the gallery retail on these? Okay, the unframed gallery retail on these is $1,500 individually. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do something special here, and you can let us know. I'm going to give you the feature pricing here, and then I'm going to move it aside, and then you can go up and you can let Lucian know, or Diana, which ones you want to take. Now, I'm going to make available 2 of each of these at this special feature pricing. Only 2 of each. They come from very, very small editions. Scarlett only does editions of 95, which is minuscule in the world of art. Framing will be included, and the first folks to let us know, I will allow these to be carried off the ship if you live locally. Otherwise, we can arrange shipping for you. But I'm going to make 2 of each available at this price. So here, instead of 1,800 unframed gallery retail, and my normal minimum on these ones here is closer to $1,400. We're going to do on these ones here right now, any of the metal panel pieces here, $1,290. All right, $1,290, your choice, any one of the metal panel pieces, and any one here of these canvas works at $990. All right.